Welcome back to Study Art History with me. Today, once again, we're using the Art Oracles cards. I'll put a link to both of these that we're studying in the description. I am a self-taught artist, and so I've been studying different things for 10 years to learn about artists, to learn about creative ways to present art, and, cards are humor. And I have a story myself. It's how art saved my life. If you're interested, check out the video. We might have the cat join us. She's been hopping up on my desk lately and wanting to study. So let's get into it. Art Oracles. All right, these got pretty dark, so that's why we have this to chase it. This is the amount of cards I have left in this deck. And then I'll move on to a book. So I've just been drawing the top two lately. All right, so we'll do one at a time. Titian, maybe? Titian. Oh, and are you ready to learn? Here. This is Biscuit. Stop hitting that. Okay. All right, go viral, not bacterial. A flattered client is a repeat client. Your personality can be as colorful as your canvas. Here, Biscuit, that's your favorite brush. Lay down, Biscuit. And, let's read about this guy first. Titian. Stop, Biscuit. Italy, approximately 1490 to 1576. The exact birth date of Tiziano Vicello, aka Titian, is unknown, but historians agree he was a classic Scorpio. Cosmopolitan and passionate, this Venetian went 16th century viral with an international career. Characterized by expressive form, scale, and color, as well as tasteful sexiness, his paintings drove demand in the Vatican, and the great courts of Europe, and where Titian painted large flattering portraits of VIPs well into his senior years. Titian continued experimenting, particularly with his mythological paintings, which he compared to poetry. He remained competitive in style and production until he went from viral to bacterial, dying of plague complications. This is why, if you haven't been following along, at first I didn't have this book, but this book gets so dark at times, now I need this book. And you're like, what's in this book? Silly, funny stuff. Okay, so Biscuit has decided to lounge. Hi, what are you doing? You're just going to lay there. Okay. Orlan, don't fear pain. Art is an aesthetic. Do you like who you see in your petri dish? Become your paradigm. Wow. These are some tongue twisters sometimes. Is it? Maybe it's just Orlan. Okay. Orlan, France, 1947. Oh, it's a woman. Her art spans photography, sculpture. Did that perk you up, Biscuit? Biscuit, did that interest you? Okay, let's talk about her. Her art spans photography, sculpture, performance, but Orlan's best-known body of work is her body, as the cat lays here. Orlan went under the knife 3 times in the 1990s to sculpt herself according to paragons of femininity, waking from anesthesia with the chin of Venus, for example, and the forehead of Mona Lisa. Facetiously, she appropriated the male construct of feminine beauty and even stayed conscious for the first surgery. She later gave Madonna a spindle with some of her fat. The perks of being Madonna. Oh my God. Today, Orlan is still her own test subject. but operates with digital technology rather than scalpels. Can you believe that, Biscuit? Can you believe that? That's, okay, so like I said, this deck is in, a link to this deck, to the Amazon link, is in the description. Okay, now you'll know why we go from this, learning about artists this way, to this. And now I want to do something that's going to help me find things faster. So in the back, it tells me what's where. So let's start with the back. Okay, so yesterday we did 23. I'm going to go to 24. Okay, so 24. 24 is going to be Girls and Flowers, George Cochran Lambden. And this painting is going to be at the Smithsonian American Art Institute, Art Museum. However, this book is going to put a funny spin on Girls and Flowers. So this is the painting, and then it says, and then he asked if it came in a manlier shade of pink. Ugh, sir, this is a flower shop, not a penis measuring store. I give up. Okay, and then 25 is this work of art. Oh, dang it. I forgot to bookmark it. 25. Interior with women beside a linen cupboard. And that's women beside a linen cupboard. Okay. Did you hear Trent lecture Barb about using social media at work? Meanwhile, he was swiping on Tinder during the marketing meeting. Careful, he has spies everywhere. Yes, we see you lurking in the doorway, Dolores. I just think this is hilarious. So, okay. We're going to just bookmark the rest for tomorrow. And then I use a lot of humor in my life. I have calendars and stuff. And this one I pulled and kept. It says, a friend of mine was given an acoustic guitar for free. Of course, strings were attached. This is like a dad bod joke calendar or something that's funny. So, all right. That's it. And Biscuit has turned her back to me. So if you're interested, like I said, in learning art history, the oracle cards are good. They're informational. They don't talk a lot or show a lot of photos of the specific art, but this one shows the art and then it's funny. But I promise you, in a few weeks, I'm going to be actually talking about styles and stuff. But until then, Biscuit's waving by with her tail. All right. Are you ready to go? Biscuit. Hey. Should we talk about the big reveal that's coming? So just real quick, this is a concert ticket I painted. And it's getting a big reveal today. And you guys are getting the sneak peek. Because something on that concert ticket was painted incorrectly on purpose, so it was a little bit of a find the item in the picture. And then today I'm going to do the big reveal after I've made the correction. But the concert ticket is kind of my own way of doing something. So you got these kind of cards, this funny spin, but this is my way of doing something funny. This is a very popular concert, Guns N' Roses, that happened in St. Louis, Missouri, and somebody was trying to take Axl Rose's photograph, and he jumped off the stage and beat them up, and a riot started, and it stopped the show. So I'll have prints available, and today at 5, I'm going to reveal this. So if you're watching this, you're getting the reveal. I'm just going to reveal it to you guys because I painted the ticket, and there's something wrong with it yesterday because I had painted the word June, and it's July. So today I've had people commenting yesterday and today in the comments of where I posted this, and then today I'm going to reveal that it's July, and then I'm going to offer this as a print. So anyway, it's kind of my own personal spin after after reading these kind of things. And so not only in my 10-year art career have I learned about all kinds of different things about artists and marketing and things like that, I've definitely learned a new way to present information. And I think this is great. So, all right, if you're interested in discussing Titian and Orlan, let me know. Drop information in the comments, and me and this fur bag will get out of here. Biscuit. Okay, bye.